this world, there are hard things and there are easy things. Easy things are forgettable. Anyone can do them. Hard things are just that, they're hard. They take time and dedication to complete. But remembering these hard things you've completed makes you feel proud once you look back on the accomplishments that you have made. In a world full of participation trophies, fluffy bunnies, relying on others, and no self-accountability, there is still one event that leaves it just to the rider. I present to you that event, the Death March put on by Highland Cycles. Now in its 17th year, this 200-mile day of single-track riding is a drop ride, meaning that if you do not keep up, you are on your own to get back to camp. Your bike breaks down. You're on your own to repair it and get back on your own. There is no trail maps, there's no catching up. You are either with the group or you are not.
All right, guys. Woo! Thank you all for coming to the, I think, 17th annual Highland Cycles Team Morgan Spradling Memorial Bataan Death March is the official full.
All right, guys, the riders meeting is done. We got 14 riders to start this thing off with. And yeah, Morgan's already helping people. Morgan?
Yes, sir.
We're doing video intros.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy 49th birthday.
Super stoked, man.
Excited for this one. Been wanting to make it out here for a few years.
I know. I'm glad you finally made it. It's a hell of a day.
All right, I guess we are off. So today's ride, guys, it's not a no drop ride. So that means if you get a flat tire, some sort of mechanical, you are pretty much on your own, which I've never done. This ride is put on by Morgan over at Highland Cycles. He has a shop in Montrose, Colorado. He has a nice YouTube channel as well doing bike work and trail rides, so make sure to give him a follow, and you will also find all information for this ride for upcoming years. All right, first trail of the day. You said this is what, called Tank 7, Tank 8?
Tank 7.
Tank 7. Let's have some fun. Would you look at that, a little bit of water to start the day. Keep the boots dry. We got 12 or 15 hours left on this ride. Oh yeah, already getting into the good stuff. This is why we come to Colorado. The 2024 Death March dived right into not super difficult, but challenging terrain right from the start. And it usually takes me 15 or 20 minutes to warm up, so I'm pushing to stay with the group. I'm currently running second here, and I was fighting for this one as people were trying to get by, work their way, and filter everyone out. All right, a little flowy, a little chunky, all the goods. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, a little breather. 5 miles in, kicking my ass. Break time for us. I decided to leave my trail tech on this screen for the rest of the video so you guys can follow along and I can use it for editing purposes. You have our overall mileage in the top left, elevation in the bottom left, air temperature bottom right, bike voltage in the top right. Man, this is whooping my butt already. And yes, I went the easy way right there, but we got a 12, maybe a 14-hour day, maybe a 10-day, we don't really know. So I'm gonna save some energy where I can because I want to finish this thing and not take the highway home.
For sure.
All right, we are 6 miles in on the ride, doing our first little regroup here. What'd you say this is called? Agate Creek?
Well, this is the Summit trail that we just came up Tank 7. We're taking Summit over to like Monarch Summer, Monarch Crest, over to Agate to go down.
Sounds good. Gonna go? All right, so we have lost 2 from our group already, maybe 3. I'm not 100% sure. They got a little bit of a reality check through the logs or the rocks at the start. But this stuff's no joke, guys. I mean, this stuff will take down some of the best riders if you're not used to it. So Morgan does this ride every year for his birthday. I guess this is like the 17th year. Should be around 200 miles. Started at 8 a.m. Planning on finishing in the dark, so that's gonna be at least 12 hours. Unless we're just mobbing like this all day, but I am getting my ass kicked.
Make sure that
Oh man, that was way faster than I normally ride.
that trail.
Wow, everyone is still here. This is awesome.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Colorado trail crews getting work done out here. Alright guys, so I'm not going to run any ads in this video, but I do want to take a second to talk to you about getting involved with your local clubs, getting out, doing some trail work, otherwise we're going to lose places to ride like this. Find a local club in your area. You don't have to get out there every weekend for hours and hours. Go out 1 or 2 days a year. Just help. Do something to contribute. Make these clubs more represented on the trail. We need to keep these trails open or we are going to lose them. Alright, so we are a little over an hour in. We've gone 12 miles out of 200. I'm already feeling it. We've lost a couple guys and this is awesome. You wanna go? Switch up the order a little bit. Coming into this event, I do not know anybody except Morgan, and I've only ridden with him once. So being a drop style ride, nobody wants to be in the back and get left behind. So we're trying to figure out where we fit. I ended up fitting in around 6th or 7th with this group out of the 10 people we had left. What are you doing down there? Shower time?
Like that. Holy crap.
Crazy, man.
A lot of loose rocks.
21 on the front of that thing.
Oh man, these things.
All right, Morgan going for a ride.
First,
Not really sure what happened there, but
ride.
he ended up, instead of on the trail here, down in the drink. I don't even know if that stuff exploded here. We're 15 miles in and oh man, he is looking good. Oh, he found his cord.
We're all good. That was awesome.
All right right, guys, so we are 22 miles in of 200. I'm already hurting. I'm feeling it in my quads. My shoulders are burning. So it's not a good start to the day. But these guys, we have been riding a pretty fast pace. Fast for me. I'm sure some of these guys would love to go way faster, but nope. This is like if I go do a race. This is my race pace. I don't know if I can carry race pace for 200 miles. Whoa, almost lost the front. But we're running good, feeling good. Bike is amazing. Woohoo, dirt bikes! Man, these guys are riders. I have been getting my ass kicked trying to keep up with them. Had a dead battery through the last section, which was just absolutely wild. So much fun. Couple really deep water crossings. So we're gonna jump out, keep rolling. We're about 26 miles in on the ride right now. 190 mile track, so it'll end up being around a 200 mile day with some fuel stops and stuff. Probably already said that 20 times. Almost wanted to dab there. Glad I didn't. It got deep. What is this stuff? Holy shit, we got 11 still. All right, sitting about 40 miles, heading down to the road. Morgan says we got a little stretch of asphalt here for a few minutes. Horseshoe Trail. This one's supposed to be nasty, about 5 miles long. So I'm not the best rider. I'm not actually very good, but especially on the fast stuff. But when it comes to riding stuff like this, long sections of just nasty, rocky, loose, whatever, this is what I love. This is what I ride a lot of. So getting into a section like this, I was able to catch some of these riders who were so much faster than me at the start of the day, so much fitter and just better all-around riders. It just made me feel good. It made me want to ride faster and push harder, and I ended up getting around everybody except for one guy. Little sections like this where it was not smooth but close to it were amazing. I could just cruise for 30 seconds, start catching my breath so that I could start working again on the next section. I absolutely love this place. It's amazing.
This Horseshoe Trail does not quit. I think I got about 3 miles in, 2 miles to go. Damn it, not a good spot. was there one more for my group up there? Yeah. Fucking fit dude, huh? Fuck that guy.
So it's funny. I live at sea level in San Diego, and we're up here currently at 10,500 feet. My gas 300 is normally a rocket ship. I have a TSP reflash from South Bay Motor Performance. I have their high compression head. And up here, it doesn't want to lug in second gear. I need their extra high compression head for this stuff. And as we get higher and higher towards the top of this, 12,500 feet, my bike makes almost no power at all. I can't imagine what it'd be like to be on a stock bike in these conditions. So I see this hill climb coming up here. I'm in second gear, trying to get the bike to rev. I'm slipping the clutch and it will not go. It looks totally flat here, but this is actually a pretty good hill climb. I stall it right at the top, have to kick it down to first and feather this thing to get it up this hill because I did not want to go back down and try this one again.
You the only one up here? Yeah, I started 6th or 7th and just started picking them off in the switchbacks. All right, so that was not the top. I guess we're almost at the top. Morgan went by, his bike was pretty warm there. Probably drop a clip in of him coming through. I had to stop and drink a gel. My lats were cramping up pretty bad. I'm pulling forward on the bike. Been riding those big adventure bikes and not doing any hard gigs. All right, top of a hill climb. Morgan's over here taking his gas tank off so he can, I'm gonna do this on the phone instead of my battery. Up here, top of Horseshoe Pass. Morgan's breathing in the good stuff, I believe. XC didn't have a fan. Probably needed one.
It had one. I took it off like a moron.
So add some fluid, make up for the earlier part of the day. Good looking crew up here. And I think we're about 25% of the ride done. We are 51 miles in, currently sitting at 12,500 feet, throwing smoke signals. Hell yeah, and this is no easy ride. This is a wild day so far. All right, break time is over. We got all the bikes fixed, stole some fuel out of some bikes, put them in others, and now we're heading down here. We got about 30 miles
to our fuel stop, but taking a trail called Canyon Creek. All this is new to me. Let's see what it is.
So we took about a 20-minute break at the top of the hill with Morgan doing some repairs to his bike, trying to get some fluid back in that thing. Coming down this section right here, I got one of the worst cramps I have ever had in my entire life. My right leg, top of my quad, just from kind of sitting down, picking up for the brake over and over, cramped, and oh my God, I didn't know if I was going to be able to get back on this motorcycle or not. Stretching out here, trying to get through this, and was able to finally get moving again, but this was a bad one. All right, so we are 63 miles in at the gas station. Took a little shortcut off the side of the hill. And the one person we need for this ride had a bike issue. Morgan's 300 has popped some sort of coolant hose, so we're gonna hit the road back and cut it short. Should end up being about a 100-mile day.
Oh yeah, it'll be 100 miles probably.
And what was this ride called? The Pink Fluffy Bunny Ride?
The Fluffy Bunny Rainbow Unicorn March.
I'm happy to come to your birthday, yeah.
Die.
Yeah, it's literally just dumping water.
So Morgan's bike actually cracked the T-pipe that's up inside the frame, the one spot we cannot get to repair a bad hose. You can see all the fluid coming out and creating a puddle underneath his bike right here. At this point, we decided we're just gonna head back to camp. It should be about 20 or 30 miles, try and nurse that bike in and get us off the trail. So I know I said this is a no-drop ride and that if someone has a bike problem, they get left behind. And the truth is, if it's a small thing, yeah, that's the case. But if somebody's got a flat tire, they're injured, whatever, we're gonna stop and help them. We're gonna help them get to a safe spot. Now, with Morgan being the ride leader and the only person that has the tracks, this one put us in a little bit of a situation here. We didn't know where we were going, we didn't know how to get there, and frankly, it's Morgan's ride, it's his birthday, we want to hang out with him and do Morgan stuff for this day. So we ended up taking some awesome fire roads back, ended up being right about 100 miles. Unfortunately, Morgan's bike decided to die maybe 30 miles from camp, 20 miles from camp, something like that. So I gave him my motorcycle so he could get everyone else back. I hung out on the side of the road for a couple hours. They came back and picked up me and his bike. But overall, it was an awesome day. It was so much fun. And I want to thank the Highland Cycles crew for putting this event on, something different than what we all get to experience all the time. I will be back next year. We will do this full 200-mile loop, and it's going to be even better than this one. So maybe I'll see you out there if you're up for it. If not, keep an eye out for next year's video.
All right, so Colorado. Morgan's bike finally locked up on the way back. Hasn't been running that good with the coolant issues. Let me center that on my face. There you go. So I don't know where I'm at. I'm not gonna go get my stupid little car truck and get him, so gave him my bike, and he's gonna go back and get everyone back to camp and come back and pick me up. Good times. Since we're sitting here, we gotta try and start this, see what it sounds like. I think there's a big hole in the piston now.